It's 12:47 a.m. A private gate slides open inside one of the most secure residential complexes in the city. A dark SUV glides in quietly. 7 minutes later, another vehicle follows. Different entry timing. Different drivers. Same destination. And that's where tonight's investigation begins. Welcome back to ARGossip. Is it finally official? Are Freen and Becky sharing a new home in 2026? After months of rumors, subtle social media clues, synchronized schedules, and mysterious background similarities in their live streams, we're moving beyond fan edits and diving into something much deeper, logistical evidence. What you're about to hear isn't wild speculation. It's a breakdown of time-stamped late-night footage, architectural comparisons, lighting synchronization, vehicle identification, and routine pattern shifts that may quietly confirm a shared domestic chapter for Freen and Becky. Let's start with the midnight arrival. The grainy footage isn't dramatic. It's distant and time-stamped, the kind of clip that doesn't scream scandal. But sometimes the quietest evidence speaks the loudest. At exactly 12:47 a.m., a luxury SUV enters a biometric-controlled private gate. The vehicle has a subtle chrome mirror trim and a distinct rear spoiler configuration. Fans who closely follow Becky's public appearances in early 2026 will recognize that modification. It matches the car she has been using at recent events. 7 minutes later, at 12:54 a.m., a second vehicle approaches the same gate. This one carries custom rim detailing and side panel accents consistent with Freen's documented ride from multiple public sightings this year. 2 separate arrivals. Minutes apart. Same high-security complex. Now here's the critical detail. This footage was captured less than 2 hours after their latest high-profile joint event. They left that event separately, which is standard for celebrity security protocol. Separate exits reduce attention. Separate routes minimize tracking. But separate departures that lead to the same residential gate? That's not standard coincidence. Different paths. Same endpoint. And that's where this story begins shifting from rumor to pattern recognition. Now let's talk architecture. After identifying the residential complex in the footage, comparisons began with recent March 2026 social media posts from both Freen and Becky. The building in question is known for housing high-profile individuals who require privacy, limited access elevators, shielded parking, noise-buffered exterior cladding, and discrete entry points. The exterior paneling visible in the night footage shows alternating matte stone slabs separated by slim vertical bronze dividers. That exact visual rhythm appears faintly, but undeniably, in the background of Freen's recent sunset balcony photo. Look closely at Becky's mirror selfie posted weeks later. The balcony angle reflected behind her shows the same recessed cut design with frameless glass railings. The geometry matches the building's structure in the footage almost perfectly. Now let's break it down further. Floor-to-ceiling window proportions. By analyzing the relative height of the balcony divider compared to the visible window span in the footage, and comparing it with interior livestream backgrounds from both stars, the dimensional ratios align within a narrow visual margin. In simpler terms, the interior spaces they've been posting from are structurally compatible with this exact building layout. Not similar. Compatible. Then comes lighting. At approximately 1:12 a.m. in the footage, a warm-toned LED glow activates in one of the upper floors. It's not harsh white lighting. It's a soft amber tone with layered dimming. If you've watched Freen's recent vlog, you might remember her showcasing a smart home lighting preset she called Midnight Calm, warm amber, low saturation, designed for nighttime ambience. When the hue tone from the footage is visually compared to that preset, the color temperature appears strikingly similar. Coincidence? Maybe. But then there's furniture. Through the glass in one of the clearer frames, a curved-edge lounge chair silhouette becomes faintly visible. That same designer chair appeared in Becky's livestream background earlier this year. Weeks later, Freen hosted a Q&A, and behind her, partially obscured but recognizable, was the identical curved-edge silhouette. Same model, same curvature, same shadow depth. And here's where it becomes even more interesting. The reflection depth inside the unit suggests a unified open-plan living space. The way the shadows stretch across the floor implies one continuous area extending beyond a single balcony frame. not two separate apartments stacked beside each other. The physics of light don't lie easily. Reflection depth and shadow angle are extremely difficult to fake consistently across multiple appearances. Now let's talk routine shifts. Over the past several weeks, something subtle changed in their social media behavior. Previously, both Freen and Becky occasionally posted early morning commute-style stories. Different traffic sounds, different district views, different elevator acoustics. Recently, those commute indicators have disappeared. Instead, early morning call time posts now appear within minutes of each other. The ambient sound profiles are nearly identical. The corridor lighting tone, soft beige with muted echo, matches across clips. On 3 documented filming days, both posted departure content within a tight time frame. Same hallway acoustics. Same lobby lighting hue. Same elevator chime frequency captured faintly in the background. When two individuals maintain synchronized departure timing repeatedly, it suggests coordinated logistics. And coordinated logistics usually start at the same address. Delivery patterns reinforce this shift. Multiple courier sightings were documented at this specific complex over the last month, with packages associated with both management teams arriving within close proximity. Not separate districts. Not separate drop zones. One primary location. Then there's the social disappearance of location-based hints. Cafe tags from different neighborhoods stopped appearing. Gym check-ins in separate districts vanished. Instead, proximity patterns began overlapping. None of these alone confirm anything. But together, they form convergence. Late-night arrivals. Architectural compatibility. Lighting synchronization. Shared furniture pieces. Unified open-plan shadow depth. Synchronized morning routines. Consolidated delivery logistics. When isolated clues start aligning across time, visuals, and behavior, coincidence becomes statistically thinner. Now let's address the bigger question. Why would this matter? In 2026, Freen and Becky are stepping into major global projects. International promotions. Back-to-back filming schedules. Increased travel demands. Shared living would simplify logistics dramatically. It would allow for schedule alignment, security efficiency, and private downtime stability. Professionally strategic. Personally meaningful. And brand-wise? It reinforces the evolution of the Freen-Becky partnership without requiring a formal announcement. Because in today's digital era, confirmation doesn't always come through press releases. It comes through patterns. Patterns are hard to fabricate over months without inconsistency. The midnight footage didn't shout anything dramatic. It whispered alignment. And alignment, when repeated, becomes evidence. Are we claiming an official statement? No. But are we observing overwhelming visual and logistical consistency pointing toward a shared domestic chapter? Absolutely. The cameras turn off. Events end. Live streams fade. But real life continues behind glass windows and biometric gates. And sometimes, the strongest confirmations aren't spoken. They're illuminated by a warm amber glow at 1:12 in the morning. If this truly is their new shared home, then 2026 isn't just another career milestone for Freen and Becky. It's the quiet beginning of a new domestic era for Freen Becky. And as always, ARGossip will keep analyzing the details others overlook. Because in this world, the truth rarely announces itself loudly. It reveals itself in patterns. And right now, the patterns are speaking.